Good evening, demons. Hope everyone's having a good day today. My day has been mixed. Nothing particularly bad has happened, but the weather has been stormy and then not, and then stormy and then not, and all the change in air pressure fucks with my bones a lot. So that sucks. But otherwise, today's been pretty decent. You know what? Let's just jump on into it. I've changed the layout because part of the issue that was bothering me on Monday night was I was building around my camera tripod setup, but now I've got everything here. I've got nothing else in my way, so we should be able to build from here on. But I forgot, and I still need to figure out the extension for making this show up for Spotify. Let's see, where did that playlist go? And because we don't have because the music I put up on Spotify isn't going to be on the VOD, we're going to listen to the goddamn King Ogier OST, which came out yesterday and is kick ass. Now the music should be fine. If it ever is an issue for anyone, just let me know and then I'll change it. The first thing we're going to do today, though, is if you can see them now, the stickers specifically for on the left shoulder pad. I'm going to turn that down. That's a little too loud that I can't hear myself think. So we're going to be putting these on. Hope God that actually works out, because it's actually these ones here in the corner. Where's my fucking camera here? It's a bunch of really small ones to make the big Recirculation logo. So not only am I putting on a bunch of tiny stickers, but I also have to make them line up perfectly. So fuck me, right? Okay. Alright, which one are we starting with here? So, we've got these. Oh, Jesus, that, did not want to cooperate. You can't see them, but we're going to be doing, so it's, 10, 13, 12, 11, 9. Whatever order we feel like it. You could stop, please. Alright, let's go with 10 first. Alright. You go... Where the fuck do you go? Are you supposed to go, on the bottom? A little confused. Hang on. Okay, I see where it has to go now. I was like, where am I going? But basically right here. Also, maybe not the best place to have the knife pick up the sticker, but... Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Is that enough? It appears to be fine. Working with the camera is weird, because this is also now using the way I had it set up. This is using the front camera on my phone. I'm just kind of looking to getting a decent webcam for Gunpla streams in the future. Yeah. You're... Oh, I forgot. It kind of loops at the end. You're king. Also, if you haven't been watching King Oger, please do. It is... Well, one, I find it to be a personal breath of fresh air after having a fucking year of Inoue writing. I fucking hate Inoue. Sorry, Dombros and Jetman fans. I'd say Fies and Kiva fans, but I'm not convinced those actually exist. I think that's lined up pretty alright. Okay, actually, so far this is like the best sticker placing I've ever done in my life. Because, like, they're on 2 separate levels, but they're actually, like, lined up perfectly. Also, I've been on a weird kick for games the past couple of days. While I'm doing other things, I also have Cookie Clicker open. I don't know why. I just come back to it every, like, couple of years. Where am I here? Let's go 13. Oh God, 13 is tiny. This tiny bit here, behind the blade of the knife, that tiny little bit is number 13. That. Fuck that. Why do I do this to myself? Oh my god, it isn't even that whole thing. It was like one edge. This is the tiniest goddamn thing. And it goes like somewhere around here? Hang on, let me... I gotta consult the instructions. Which way is it sitting on my knife? Okay, I have the right idea. Come on, cooperate, please. Okay. It looks a little out of place, but probably when we add the rest of it on, it'll be fine. Inferno. I'm trying not to do it on stream, but my usual thing is like if a particular song kind of catches my ear, or I've got like an earworm or whatever, I will literally loop that same song for like hours. Inferno. Alright, there should only be 2 left. Yes. Part of the reason I'm like so here for... Oh, fuck, it fell onto my... I was trying to get it off the thing and it went onto my finger. One of the funniest things for me about King Oger is that, like, people have been asking for an insect Sentai for, like, years and years. And then the first one isn't, like, super insect-based, but it's, like, it's there in the visuals. And then the rest of it is just amazing. And it's like, where was this when you did Ryu Soldier? I wasn't the biggest fan of Ryu Soldier. It was fine. It was literally just Gingaman, but not anywhere near as good. It was just Gingaman, but boring. Although one plus is that there were no horses. For those who don't know, I'm afraid of horses. So watching Gingaman kind of sucked a little. Because every episode, the horses are either in the actual episode or they're in the fucking end credits. Alright, let's... Okay, I think that's all of the pieces for this shoulder once I get this last one on. Which should be like this. Now, some of the smaller details don't want to show up for some reason. But it's supposed to be like the RE for recirculation. Oh, hey, Float, Dihono, hey guys, how's it going? Building's going good. I mean, I haven't done any actual, like, building yet, because we're only, like, a few minutes in. I've been applying stickers, which I hate, because my hands are not the steadiest. I say with a fucking knife pointed at my fingers. But this is probably, like, the best actual sticker placing I've ever done. And I've built, like, over 100 models, so that's actually... I'm really proud of that. Which is a weird thing to say. I'm proud of how I placed stickers on a model kit. Alright, now let's actually look at putting the actual thing together. Huge W? It is! Like, legitimately, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, my Kerbo emote. I made that one free, right? Yeah, I did. I've never been a good artist, but I was just like, one day, I want the Kerbo. So I drew the Kerbo. Actually, okay, real talk, I traced it, but it still looks half decent. If you look at the actual full blown up image, it is very, very janky. What am I looking at here? B3 and 5. Oh, fuck. Hydrate. Son of a bitch. I actually forgot to get myself a drink ready. I need to fix the lurking command, but thanks so much for the lurk, Hono. Or Float. You have another Kirby emote? Yeah, that one's from Claire's channel, right? I'm going to be back in a second because I'm going to go fill up my water bottle. Okay, I am back. And I have water. But it's not just any water. Although I did make a little bit of a mess as I was filling it up. It is sparkling water, sort of, but flavored. Because I've got one of those soda stream things. Because I really, really like drinking pop. Or soda, if you know, you're American, or even in Canada, it's like whoever says like pop or soda is like, it's a big thing. I don't know why. But this one's like blackcurrant flavored. Look at that nice red. Okay. And that was for the hydrate reading. Alright, what's my next piece? Right. 3 and 5. Actually, getting back to the thing. My Mom is a Soda Stream is good shit. Like, I genuinely recommend it if you're trying to, like, kick drinking pop. Because basically I can go find, like, 0 sugar stuff to put in it. And then it's just like, yeah, I've got my own effectively homemade soda. Oh my god, the fucking Gokon choir. Everything about the character this song is for is extra and amazing, and I love them. P15. I just realized that where I'm like actually holding the runner is gonna have to change because of where I moved the camera. Okay, so you stop that. You can sit like that. Maybe the... Hey, wow, the camera actually kind of picks up the stickers. Not bad. All right. Okay, so it's 4 and 6 for the other arm. I like doing the limbs simultaneously. I don't know if that's like a common thing among other builders. But I just find that it saves time, because then you'll spend however long cutting out the pieces and then putting together, like, say, the left arm, and then it's just, okay, now do everything else the exact same way but for the right arm. Why bother? Like, why bother doing it over again? And they both want a C10. Where is 10? Here it is. Yeah, what I was saying earlier about, like, earworm songs that I'll just play for forever. This specific song, I think I played for, like 3 hours yesterday while I was playing Elden Ring. Alright. One of those each, because thankfully those are the same. Tiny little circular piece. Oh, wait. Did I miss a step? Oh, it wanted me to build the forearm first. Whoops, I completely missed a step. So I'll put these together at least for now, and then I'll go and put the forearm together. Like this, it says. Yeah. That looks correct-ish. Yes, okay. Oh, fuck. That one looks like it's going to want to come off a fair bit. Okay. So there's the actual, like, shoulder joint. Does this go like this? And there's actually, oh man, there's details on this that I want a panel line. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I had already taken the lid off. And then just wipe it off with your thumb. If anyone ever tells you panel lining is hard, send them my way. I'll show them how much they are wrong. There. Easy, and you've got at least the basic lines that show the levels and like crevices and stuff. There's another side, but frankly, I don't know if either side will get like shown off, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, not at all. So I probably won't go back to the other one. There we go. Did that one click it? It must have. It's about the same spot. Okay. Remove from playlist. Oh. I was trying to change the music that I had on, but it didn't want me to. Alright. Okay, forearm time. Before I forget again and go think, hey, where's the rest of the arm? Alright, what am I looking at here? B1 and 2. Ooh. A runner almost hit the floor. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Okay, yeah, it's 1 and 2, and there are 2 1 and 2s. I don't think it matters which one is which, because like those are the same thing, just flipped. And then those are the same thing. It'll be fine. Stand by. Trust the last. Legit, this song is the reason I got into Geats in the first place. I think I watched episode 1 and I was like, I don't know if this is for me. But then they started using the OP more and I was like, oh wait, this is actually pretty lit. And then they actually introduced characters who I gave a shit about. Tell me now to get on. Man, this, I gotta admit, the way that the camera is set up isn't ideal for, because like I normally, like this, my arms are like pretty stretched out onto my desk right now. I'm normally the kind of person to have my elbows at my sides and like doing everything with wrist movements. So this is interesting. Where is... Now, some people might call this heresy. And that's valid, I guess. But until I get a glass file, I like using just my hobby knife to get rid of nubs. Partly because every other sanding tool I've used has been ass. Partly because it's all I've got. Wait, how the fuck is this supposed to work? Oh, I was putting it in backwards. Much better. Okay, oh yeah. And hinge. Got to go the next round. Where did I put? There's knife. Yeah, I can usually get it done pretty quick with just trimming it like that. I think this was the correct way. Oh, yep, everything's really fitting in. Okay, perfect. Alright, I need C parts. There's a lot. What am I looking at here? 8 and 9 for each of them. Yeah, definitely can't go wrong with Symphogear music. Okay, so we do need the 3s and 4s here. But where 8 and 9? Oh, I'm dense. 8 and 9. 8 and 9. This is also like the longest it's taken me to do a Gunpla in... Fuck. I think this is just the longest it's taken me to do a single high grade, because I'm specifically setting aside time, like, you know, like I was only doing Monday night and then maybe today and then Thursday. Normally I'll bang one of these out in a sitting. So like I'm also like getting used to building on stream. I really need a different camera setup, because I just want to make sure that I'm getting all the right pieces out. Okay. Let's not forget the 3 and 4 that I need. This one's definitely part of the forearm. Yeah, from what I understand, the Witch from Mercury kits are a little weird in that, like, they basically all have an inner frame for all the way through to the through to the ankle, but then for the arms, it only goes as far as the elbow. Which, you know, I'm not saying is bad or anything. I just think it was an odd decision to do it that way. But after also seeing the kind of weapons that the mobile suits in the show use, something that disconnects at the elbow, or like, well, the amount of things that disconnect at the elbow to be used as like other weapons instead. Oh, fuck. I nearly lost a piece. And I've lost pieces, let me fucking tell you. Okay. I'll just go over these real quick, because sometimes nubs are really easy to miss when you're putting together a model and you're working with like dark pieces like this. But you also don't want to do anything that would leave like white stress marks on it. It's this way, right? Where do you fit? Think. Oh, wrong side. I'm actually kind of glad that I never ended up picking up a Witch from Mercury kit till now. Because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I want to buy the Lfrith because I like the way the shield is able to all assemble together without needing like a piece to build onto, like the Aerial does. And then I saw this, and I was like, okay, no Witch from Mercury Gunpla until I can find the Recirculation color Lfrith. Yes, a cover of a metal band by another metal band whose style is entirely different. I love Sabaton for doing that. I think they had like a whole album where other bands just covered their songs. And then Powerwolf did that too. I think, yeah, no, it was whole bands. It was really annoying when they did Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, but with Alyssa from Arch Enemy. Because I like stuff with clean vocals for the most part. Like, stuff like this isn't, it's not the entire song. I have my death metal days where, everything, all harsh vocals all the time. But when I'm going in expecting a Powerwolf song, because, you're covering a Powerwolf song, don't change the entire style of it by changing, or by like having someone in who changes the entire tone of the song with the way they perform. What? Are you telling me that the arm goes in sideways? So like, normally you have something like this to cover up the hinge on the elbow. But it's on the side, which is admittedly weird. Hell, that looks really good. Hell, that looks really good. Especially with the fucking sticker done somehow right. Can't all the way death from above, what they now say. Am I doing this on the right side? Or I try to get used to saying stuff like the correct side. Because sometimes when I'm saying something like the right side, it's like, there's always some person who comes in and it's like, no, it's the left. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking end you. It's exactly the kind of joke I would make. But I'm actually trying to get a real answer. Alright, sandwich bit. Almost reminds me of like an ice cream sandwich, but it's like strawberry instead of vanilla. Oh, there is the arm. Pop that in. Oh god, that already looks gorgeous. I'm going to take some proper pictures in better lighting when I'm done. Probably tomorrow? I mean, yeah, I can see us finishing this tonight. In which case, there probably won't be a stream tomorrow. Just because I've got to be up early as shit on Friday. Goosey can't afford to be choosy when you're so numberly, not man enough, not black enough, not trap enough. You laugh it up. Where is hand? Hand is B18. Oh, here they are. I think I still want to get a regular Lfrith anyway. Just so that way I can have them side by side. And I don't have to, like, have an odd color out mobile suit when I do my eventual high-grade Witch from Mercury collection. Wait, that... Yes, that is a left fist. This is a right fist. What was it, C for the back? The ye old Bandai classic. I'm like, suckers. My playlists are so weird. Because I'll go between, like, however many different kinds of metal. Wait, which... This one's for the left hand, okay. I hate it when these matter, like, the back of the hand. It's like, which one does it go on actually matters. Actually annoys me. I was saying, oh yeah, my playlists are weird because I'll go between stuff like Demon Dice to like tokusatsu music to anime music to death metal to show tunes. It's weird. I just realized how much detail there is in the hands. I will panel line them another time. I don't really feel like the hands always, like detailing on the fingers and stuff is always super necessary. Yeah. Although usually a good way to tell if I'm going to like something is if it has some sort of satanic branding. Oh my god, her vibe matches the kind of creature she wanted to be for VTuber. No way. I really need to get my wings set up. All right. Lfrith is basically half done. God, this is going to be so nice. This is just too pretty. I can't. Okay. Will you stay like that at least? All right, that'll do. What does it want us to do next? It wants us to build the feet. I hate when they ask you to like build from the foot up. Like if you're gonna start with the head, like build consecutively down. So like head, torso, arms, which they have you do. But then they switch direction afterwards, and then it's like, okay, you've got the whole upper torso put together. All right, now it's feet. Why? Some things I'll never learn. Do any of these need stickers? A later piece will, but not a whole lot. Okay. I didn't even notice that we had moved on from Exterminate to Hitsuai Duo Shout. I also need to get past Season 1 in my friggin' Symphogear rewatch. I don't know how many times I've watched through Season 1 now, and been like, oh yeah, and then tomorrow I'll go into Season 2, and then I don't. Which is like, why? G kicks ass. Which is true of both Symphogear and Gundam. Alright, what's my next? A, B1, C. Jesus. Alright. Oh, we got these big pink shoes. Oh god, thinking about the feet just makes me think of the frickin' Aerial rebuild. I think it's a visual downgrade from the original Aerial. The chest doesn't look as neat. It doesn't really have like the shell unit that it shared with the Lfrith. And I don't know why this bugs me so much, but the feet that here on the Lfrith are pink. I think they're pink on the original as well. On the Aerial rebuild, they're blue. And I don't know why, but that bothers the ever-loving shit out of me. I don't have a reason. 13. Okay, so I am going to need these. We are running out of stuff on the A runner. I think we've only got 2 more parts. These are for the hips. And then, of course, big vigorous beam effect. I see. Okay. Okie dokie. So, one on each side. shouldn't need A until, well, relatively soon, I suppose. Alright, what's next? C21, which is here. Something else is neat is we're almost at 200 followers. We are currently at 163, which is more than I ever expected to get in my entire first year of VTubing, to be honest. So now I'm just thinking about, like, well, what do I do for, you know, when we hit 200 follows? Like, do we do something, like, fun specific for that? Or should we just keep aiming for more? Or for higher numbers? And just ask, can we get much higher? Oh, yes, Zed. Amazing show. Getting a dub soon, which is interesting because outside of the Ultra Galaxy fight stuff, we haven't really been getting any dubs of Ultraman stuff. And they announced the cast and everything, but I'm just wondering, like, who voiced Zed in Destined Crossroad, and will they still be voicing Zed for the new dub? Because I remember someone asking, like, oh, will they keep Zero? And someone's like, I don't know why they would recast him. And then it just made me think, I'm like, I never bothered checking who was Zed. Although for the dub announcements, it's like, you know, so it puts like the letter Z, and then in brackets it says Zet, and you can say Z, you can say Z. Z is, you know, correct for the character name, but if you're calling him Zet, get the fuck out of my house. It just sounds, I don't know, it sounds false somehow. Obviously, it's not. It's still the same name, just read a different way. But that way is wrong. I should not slam down when I'm holding the goddamn knife. Alright, what's next? B114. Which is these ones. I love when it's two of the same piece that just share a number, because then you don't have to worry about mixing up sides, and that's one of the biggest, I don't want to say pet peeves, because it doesn't happen a lot, but like when you're building something and it's just like, okay, this one's 7 and this one's 8, and they're basically the same piece except they have like a tiny little bit on one side, that, and then it's on the like reflected side on the other, and it's like, why do you do this? And then it needs C22, which is this one in the corner. Ageshiku Uratoramatsu. Okay. Sometimes they just fall off. Sometimes you gotta pop them off. How is this gonna go? Like that, yes. Oh, there we go. I keep thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can see what I'm doing. It's fine. It's like, I can see what I'm doing, but the camera can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So, this and Dis. Wait, which... Does that stand? Also, I don't know if you can see this, but it's basically like warped to like the side. It's not like the sides are curling. Actually, it kind of looks like they are. I don't know what's causing it. I got this thing brand new in September. Early September, late October. And it was fine for the first few months, and then it was just like, no, we're just gonna warp now. If anyone has any tips for fixing that, please let me know, because it's driving me fucking nuts. It truly is a perfect symphony. Which, as a joke, probably would have gone over better if I had the Spotify thing. This is Perfect Symphony from Season 5 of Symphogear. Which is the actual GOAT. Like, you want the best show ever made of all time? You go watch Symphogear. Lila, will you elaborate? No. Go watch it. Okay, and then we just got to put on the thingy. What number is that? C20. Oh, I was literally looking at it a minute ago. Yeah, couldn't even see what I was cutting out. Okay. That goes on there. Are these? Yeah, they're fine. Almost looks like they're fancy running shoes or something. All right. We got defeats. I really don't like how bad the pink is coming up on the camera. Really need to fix that. Wait, 162? Why was that 163 earlier? I've been having some issues with stream elements anyway. I might need to just go fix that. Okay, now we actually do real leg thing. Which... Oh, hey, it's the thing that I didn't like, where it's actually, this is literally two of the same piece. There is no difference in this piece on either side. Yet one is 16 and one is 17. Why? Or maybe there is a difference and I'm just blind. Oh, fuck right off. Look at what this difference is. So there's... On this bit here, you can like barely see it there on screen, but there's a line going that way. And then on the other side, it goes this way, like in the kind of opposite angle. But it's literally just a design thing. It doesn't affect how the pieces fit. I'm a little annoyed. I mean, it's like, whoa, whatever, minor inconvenience. It just makes me think of, oh, minor spelling mistake, you lose. God, okay. 15 and 16. The second this song is used in King Oger, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because this is Gira's insert theme. And its hype is balls. Okay. Now these are... The armor pieces here are both labeled 15 and 16, so it shouldn't matter which order I put them on. Or, like, which side I put them on, rather. Eh. Alright. So, this is the front. I think it's like this. Come on. There's... No. You can see there's like a little kind of peg in there that's supposed to slot into a hole here, but I... Feels like it's not... wasn't in right. Okay. I have resolved it. The piece was actually sitting too low. Thigh. Man, I wish my bones were hot pink. That'd be sick. I mean, I'd also like if they were metal, but that's a whole other story. Just give me a whole new robot body. I'm done with the meat suit, thanks. It's defective. No. The fuck is 8, 4, or 6? There's a sticker that I don't know what to do with. It's just that black spot there. It's number 6, and I don't know what its deal is. Inferno. B121. Ooh, hot pink Verniers. Whoop. Oh, that nearly went off the desk. Which would be very bad. I've had, a bunch of stuff fall off the desk, and I found most of it. Most. Okie dokie. I was all gung-ho about, panel lining the crap out of all of the pink segments, but so far I haven't really seen the need to. I guess with these, it'll help, bring out some of the details, and I'll check it all out when I'm done, but as it stands, most of it is just this is just rad. Also, imagine having giant thrusters on the back of your thighs. Literally ass blasting. It's perfect. Let's see. What's next? C13 and 14. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Black Euchre 1BA? If there's another way to read that, I apologize. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Okay. We went from the big chunky thighs to slender calves. Which honestly kind of sounds like me. Bad jokes aside. Oh, is that the... We don't put that in yet, but I've got a feeling that's going to be next, isn't it? It is! The Lfrith also has knee pads. Not for, you know, like if you were to fall, you know, as a kid, those kind of knee pads, but I find it funny that it has them regardless. Oh, I missed one. Get out of there. Okay. Damn, we are already almost done runner C as well. D is almost entirely, I think actually D and B2 are almost entirely stuff for the shield, which is cool. Also, the weird backpack thing, because they couldn't figure out how to make all the pieces fit on like it did in the show. Though the backpack on this is going to be entirely hot pink, so like, I'm not complaining. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. So I'm just looking ahead to get all of the like pieces out all just at once. And I was like, oh, maybe the thighs are gonna be like, or not the thighs, but like the hip joint is gonna be like a little much. And it's like, no, it's literally just two pieces, and then you slap the circular bit that kind of looks like these ones on the shoulders on. It's like, oh, okay. For the first kit in its line, it really does a great job of like acting as a good entry level model, I think, because this has all been just super super simple in terms of the build, but also it feels like kind of, actually that's it, that's the entire C runner done already. I didn't expect to like do that. We're just blasting through tonight. See, I'll put those there, put those there. Yeah, it feels like a kind of breath of fresh air compared to a lot of other high grades, especially the, like, you know, the HGUC line. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's, you know, the a lot of the high grade stuff coming off that line in recent years has been very good. But it's just so different in its own way that it feels like you're building something more complicated. In the case of the Lfrith here, that you're building something a little more complicated than what you might expect out of a high grade. What else do I need? I need 18 and 19 and 20, which, funnily enough, is all right here. 18, 19, 20. And they're all the same number, so I don't have to worry about fucking up which side is which. Because seriously, that happens a lot more than you think, and it's a little embarrassing. Alright. So I got that one and that one. You know, for the recirculation colors, they really could have done anything. But they went with black and hot pink. And I can never thank Bandai enough for that. Because this kicks ass. These two, that's the knee. It's all like weird C-clips backing into more C-clips. Which I know a lot of people don't like. C-clips are definitely not always super reliable, but I think the way that the Witch from Mercury kits handle them is like, they're not gonna have the major issues that most people have with C-clips. That fucking, look at that, B1 is already almost done except for this piece. What is it for? Is that for the butt? I genuinely don't know. Alright. First, we need to put the parts on this. Okay, this is a snugger fit than I thought it would be. More snug? I don't know how to make that work in my brain. Anyways, all right, so it's like this, right? No, it's like this. Ow. There we go. I don't know if you heard that. That wasn't my finger for once. Normally when something like that happens, everyone's just like, Lila, which bone was that? And which bone did you just crack? And I'm like, this time I don't know. This says... Oh, well, first off, this is... I think this is correct. And it's going to be... Oh, I thought there would be another click there. Maybe I don't have it enough, or maybe I can't words today, guys. Maybe I'm not putting enough pressure on it. Come on. It seems like it's fit in there. It doesn't look like it clicks. So I guess we'll stick with that. Okay, we got that. Now how does the... Oh, I gotta bend it all the way to make access room for the strange knee pad. Which the strange knee pad has stickers. I almost forgot. Where's my knife? Which side is for... Oh, I see. They're both. Okay. Yep. So that one was 4. There we go. There. You can actually see when I block off vision from the rest of the hot pink. Okay. I'm like, I love these stickers, but at the same time, I'm also not sure because half of them look like they could just go see-through if you scratch the color enough. No. Nope. Son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. Both stickers. It just exists to cover this one vernier in the knee, which is weird. But I guess I'll run with it. Now, does that go directly into the foot? It do! Okay. I was like, wait, I have the correct foot, right? Alright. I'm just going to do the other stickers now, just because I've still got the knife in my hand, and my hands seem to be cooperating. If you're familiar with that one GIF from Build Fighters where it's like the person with the tweezers like trying to like put on the eyes, and it's like, whoa. That's me normally. Okay, that definitely does look better when it's on like a darker surface. Eh. All right, put this one on. Yeah. Oh, there goes a leg. Not the leg. Son of a fucking... I'm trying to do it under the camera, but sometimes I just can't see. Hell yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. It actually tells me in the instructions, like, where to expect the clicky noise. Look at it. Just that far without bending anything. That's a pretty good freaking flex forward. I think that's the term. I'm not going to pretend like I know. Because it's not like I have any formal training in anything regarding the human body or even engineering. Oh, where is one? Which leg is which? 10 is the left leg. And 11 is... sorry, 10 is the right leg. It's just the left because I'm looking at it from the front. So it's my left. It's right. Okay, and now there's nothing else left on runner A except for the beam effect. We've finished effectively 3 runners already. Believe it's this way. And this. And there is leg. And once I actually have a waist/butt to plug it into, also got a... The ankle rotates entirely separately from everything else. So you also got to be like, especially for posing, you got to make sure that they're lined up at least somewhat. All right. Back to leg number 2. Oh. If I like just move this closer to me in general, I wonder if that will help. This seems to be better so far. Actually, that's a lot better. All right. This one plugs in here. Yes, that is actually difficult for me. Oh, it says I'm supposed to put this bit on before that, but fucking whatever. Yep, and you can see that that's in all the way, and then we do this. put on the cap. Hold up, did that? Yeah, there's no like click when it goes into the foot. All right, and then we will put this together. All right, and then into the leg. Sick. So we now have both leg. Which, again, just this whole thing looks so good. I wonder if we can finish it by 10. If we do finish it tonight, not going to be a stream tomorrow, just so that way I can rest up, because I've got a weekend ahead of me. All right, B11. This is from the, this last piece is to do with the butt. Everyone will be like, hip, pelvis, whatever region, and I'm just like, no, this is the mobile suit's butt. What other pieces? D8 and 9. Oh my god, we get to use stuff off the D runner. Oh, apparently we already have. Whoops. Up, and I knocked over a leg. Be still, leg. Alright, what do we need? 8 and 9? Yes, indeed. Which, that's just like one whole ass piece that on this piece here is just like one whole ass piece that on other model kits would be like 4 or 5, including, not including polygaps. Oh, back to what I was saying earlier. This song, but then going into it with harsh vocals, just not fun. Okay, so that's... Oh, and I need also D11, which I think part of the shield attaches to for an actual butt flap. Alrighty, which way does this go? Does... Am I... So it goes in like this, question mark? Oh, hang on. That looks about right. And then it almost looks like I'm putting together a torso instead of a frickin' pelvis. There we are. Come on. Would you? Thank you. I wasn't expecting it to go click. And then we stick the butt flap on. That doesn't move. Okay. I was honestly kind of expecting it to move. There's another reason I wanted to get this over the aerial. It can do this. The aerial is all one large part that can't rotate the thigh swivel. So I was like, Lfrith first. Oh my god. Look. And all its neon pink glory. Now we work on the back. I'm gonna... I will leave her like this. Is that... I would like it like that. but because of the way that the mat is warped, it do that. Wait, can I like get around that? That'll do. All right, what is next? So it has us build the backpack and the shield separately, which honestly I thought that they were gonna have us like load all of the shield parts into the backpack first. All right, B2 baby. 35 and 36, which is these two. Okay, I love Dragony, but this song is making me feel bad that I bailed on Dark Souls because I was stuck on Artorias. I'll go back to it eventually. Okay, so another thing that always freaks me out just happened. You can see that this one isn't as long as like these. Because sometimes there will be an air bubble, and if they see that in just part of the sprue like that, then they'll just leave it and let that bit like break off on its own. Which honestly has happened a fair amount of times on the runner, but like I'd rather that happen to any part of the runner except, you know, like any of the pieces we're using. Let's see. Also need 25, 27, and 28. Which is 25, 27, 28. Oh, okay. I see what's going on now. Man, God hands are just too good. But like they make everything just so easy because half the time you're not worrying about nub marks. Is this correct? Yeah, it is. Huh. All right. Oh, I see. So like this goes here. I'm starting to see how the backpack comes together. Oh, fuck. Sometimes when you're clipping a thick nub and you forgot you've already cleared everything else off it. Man, tier. Can't remember the last time I actually like gave these guys a proper listen to, except for outside of just, you know, like one or two songs off an album, which is usually just By the Sword in My Hand. Oh, it do have beam sabers. Okay. I was like, for a while, I was just like, does it not have beam sabers outside of, what's it called? Because I know that the gun can be used like a beam saber as well. Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be this way. Okay, backpack so far. And then these are where the beam sabers are gonna be. Should probably align those when I actually attach it all. Forgot that this kind of goes on the back. It's not entirely hollow. Here we go. I'll get the beam saber bits after. Let's see, B23 and 24. Thankfully, this is another one of those two of the same one. Oh, wait, hang on. That's true of 24, but not of 23. I almost made a mistake. Okay, so this one is 23. There. 23. And this one is 22. Put that there for a second. Which way is up? It's like this, right? Yeah. Yes, yes. Eh. Oh yeah, no, the backpack actually has a lot more detail than I thought it would. So I am probably going to panel line the shit out of this later. I don't know. I really wish that the front camera on my phone wasn't as prone to not showing details. Although maybe my lights have something to do with it. Okay, so that is the backpack done, sans the beam sabers, which legitimately forgot about. Alright, so there's one. Hope they don't fucking roll away on me. Okay, good. The amount of times that I put something down just to watch it for a second, be like, are you going to run away on me? Because I will kill you. Alright. Backpack done. Oh. Alright. Again, it does not look great on camera here, but we're gonna put the rifle together, and then we'll put the shield together, and then I'll save doing the, like, shield coming apart stuff for, like, doing pictures and whatnot. But so far, this thing is gorgeous. At least in person. The backpack definitely needs a buttload of panel lining. That'll really help it. Otherwise, it's just kind of, big block of junk. Is there... Yeah, I know there's a way that it's got, like, a side crunch of sorts. I was just trying to get it to line up against the butt flap piece there. But I think my issue was I was trying to rotate everything but the hips. All right. Is it really telling me to build the shield first? It is, but you're not my supervisor. So we're building the gun now. Now, I know a lot of people who, especially for like master grade builds and stuff, they'll actually go out of their way to do the weapons first. Which, because, by the time you're done building the body, usually there's some kind of fatigue that sets in and you don't want to, just do the little stuff. You're just going to want to be like, oh, I'm done. But, which, like, I get to a degree. Oh, the black one is actually the black sticker I was talking about earlier is actually a sight for the gun, which is interesting. Let's see. I need 32 and 33, which is these two. I was wondering what these were for. I was looking at it the whole time. I'm like, well, I've done the backpack, and I at first I thought the gun was just going to be these two bits. I didn't think of like having, you know, bits on the top and bottom. Okay. So first off, gun. Gun. But not like the gun's not done. Is that correct? How the heck does this work? I genuinely don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, it just needed a little extra pressure. So now we've got that bottom bit. And the top bit is good. It's a very weird looking gun. Like, even without it being hot pink. Actually, I'm gonna just take this off the runner now. It also did come with a standard pair of beams for the beam sabers and stuff, but I'm leaving those on. Or I'm leaving the beam sabers on the actual Lfrith. Because they're a pain. It would be a pain in the ass to try and figure out where the gun goes, because I don't think there's gun storage, unless the back of the shield suddenly works. Oh, never mind. The gun can actually plug into the backpack while it's got all of the other bits attached to it. Interesting. But most importantly, so let's see. And this, I think it goes on. I think this might be right. Yes. Big beam. That's what, honestly, that was one of the things I loved about it when I first saw the Lfrith like last year, was that it just had a gun with big honking laser at it. It's like, does it shoot? Does it slash? ¿Por qué no los dos? And we plug that in. Yeah, a lot of the skeleton parts didn't need any panel lining, but the gun, the backpack definitely do. Which is probably something I'm going to do off stream. I think I said that already. Alright. The instructions are actually going to be in the way here because I actually need both pages. I can move it up there. Alright. The only pieces left really are D pieces. Actually, that's not entirely true. There's these two end pieces, which I have yet to figure out where they go. And then there's this, which is for attaching the shield to... This is for attaching the shield to the arm. Words are hard. Okay, what's first? Oh. There's also a sticker to go on the gun, but I think It's just the small black sight, like whatever. So I'll put on the 2 recirculation stickers, and then maybe I'll do the sight later. But back to the D runner here. I need 14 and 15. Man, I feel sorry for everyone involved with Ultraman Blazer. Not because I think it's going to be bad or anything, but it's got Decker to live up to, and Decker kicked ass. And I always feel bad for shows that kind of like come on the heels of another show that did extremely well and was extremely popular, because then everyone's looking at the next one like, oh, well, you're not like what came before, so eh. Which was the big goddamn issue with Goseiger, because it came between Shinkenger and Gokaiger, and both of those series were amazing. Goseiger is also god tier, but everyone just looks it over because it's between those other two. Little bit of a pet peeve. Okay, that's, I think, the top piece. 16 and 17. Oh, we get to use one of the recirculation stickers here. I think it's the biggest one. And that. So I'll piece them together first. Oh, that's... Yes, I will put them together backwards. So now we got that, which connects on here, which I think actually looks really neat. Yes, that's where we use, which one is it? It's number 7, which is the big one. Do I even need the knife for this? Probably, because I shouldn't get my fingy oils on it and ruin the adhesion. Here we go. Look at that nice big ol' sticker. Now, taking a chance here because it's a big one. I don't know if... Okay. That looks good. I wasn't sure, honestly, for a little bit, but... that piece at the top. Oh, yay, genocide song. Give it a minute. You'll understand if you don't already. What's next? Ah, this one I have to do 2 of, which is 20 and 21. And thankfully, there are 2 20s and 2 21s. This is not where the errant pink bits go, but we'll figure that out soon. Whoop. Here we go. So there's that 21, 22, or 2021, sorry. God, imagine getting to live in 21, 22. Wonder if it'll be as big a shit show as actual 2022 was. Whoop. Here we go. And this goes in, I believe, this way. I'm not even trying, but I'm just slapping everything around my goddamn desk. And then this one goes on this way. I I always keep thinking, I'm like, this is close enough. No, it's not. Move this thing, like, right up the fuck close. Okay. So we have these two now. Oh, that's not fully... Oh, motherfuck. Don't do this to me. There's always got to be one piece that wants to be fucking difficult. Alright, these go here, it looks like. Like this. So that's the shield so far. Which actually looks pretty decent. And then there's... Where does that go? I guess that's the bit that just goes... Eh. This is definitely, like, you know, apart from things that are made to interact with stuff like striker packs and whatever, this is probably, and I guess the aerial would count as well, one of the most modular builds that I've done in, like, a long time, really. Okay, I found a use for the pink bits. So that is B234, which is these ones. And this... Oh, I didn't fucking do one. God. That's a way to mark the plastic. And I've used everything off every other runner except D. So those can all go back in the box. Oh, my back. Alright, these, do they... They are covered in details that I don't know if I will need to panel line. But meanwhile, we're looking for D13, which I think I have here. Yep. And that. Okay, how does this work? It wants this. Is that correct? It thinks it should be much better. Okay. Oh wait, no, that is incorrect. There we go. Okay, so now I have these two, and these now get attached onto D12, which are the second last pieces. There's only one more part of the shield after this, and that's in 18 and 19. I can't believe we finished this, and 1, finished it tonight. 2, finished it as fast as we did. Because I was, like, Monday made sense. I was mainly talking and trying to catch up with people more than, you know, actually getting the build done. But this, I didn't expect to finish so quickly today. Okay, there's, like, one line where I would put, the fucking, what's it called? Panel lines. This is supposed to go on like this. Ooh. That's cool. That's not just cool. That's Mondo cool. Excuse me. There are like little bits of hairs everywhere because I got a haircut recently. My hair is like at my shoulders, so on my model there, it's not the most accurate. But like, fucking whatever, it's a haircut. Okay, and that's on. That actually looks pretty neat as it is. It looks like it could be its own kind of blaster or beam cannon, what have you. This is actually, it feels a little flimsy. Maybe it'll be better when I have the final piece on, because apparently putting that on is step number 1. So it's supposed to be like, put these together, put this together, and then there, and then they attach on like that, and that's what kind of stabilizes it. So let's make that final piece and see if it actually holds up. All right, there. All right, that's every piece. Well, barring the beam saber beams, but fucking, I have such a large collection of beam effects and stuff that I'm just not using. All right. So, does this matter like what way it is? It does not. Sure, okay. Then we plug this in. Okay, it looks flimsy, but when it actually attaches in, it feels nice and solid. So, you know, don't try and do any shield formations where it's not being the shield. I almost want to get like a silver Gundam marker to panel line all the black parts with. Oh, that's not every piece. I'm dumb. Okay, I shouldn't say that. But, what was the part that made it attach to the arm? B237. That's B1. B2! Where is it? There it is. Forgot this little bastard. I even pointed it out earlier. Okay, now it's every part. How does this work? Oh, it kind of like locks in like that. Okay. And then it goes on like this. If it will cooperate. All right. That is... Well. There's still one more sticker that I don't know where it goes. Because it was the big one for the centerpiece. There was the, you know, the one made of little bits there. Where the frick does the last one go? Because, like, it's not like a regular manual where... Actually, wait. Yeah, marking stickers. It doesn't tell me how... Please use any extra stickers as you like. I'm trying to figure out if I have an extra or not. Because that is... What number is this? It's number 8. It's like, I don't know where it would go, first off. Oh, it goes on the freaking left knee pad. I totally forgot about that. If I had been looking at the box art closer, you can actually see that it goes on the... This is the left, right? Yeah, that's right. Nothing like building Gunpla to make you question your left from your right. You... Get out of here. These hands are useless. Like, I cannot stress enough how badly I want a fucking robot body. I think I got it. No. Yeah. That's better. Let's see if I can... Yeah, it doesn't really interfere with the other sticker. All right. Well, I really did not expect how both simple and complicated this would be. I was like, I've seen reviews and stuff, but I was not prepared. But yeah, I'll get some once I get all the panel lining and stuff done and all the pink bits, I'll put up some proper pictures. But thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me while we were making the ECOPLA Lfrith. I'll definitely be doing more Gunpla builds in the future. I might try and do those on the weekends and then just have like gaming stuff on the weekdays. Just so that way, turn that down for myself. Just so that way we can, kind of balance stuff out and more people might have time to sit in for a build on like a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. Not that I'll be doing a stream on any of those, on either of those anytime soon. Pardon me. Because my April is fucking packed. This Saturday, I'm going to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Regional. It's my first time playing in person above the local level since 2017, I want to say. Maybe 2018, early 2018. But yeah, I still can't believe we actually like finished the damn thing, stickers and everything. But yeah, so we're gonna be back on Monday, probably continuing with Ultra Kill, and then next Thursday with Forgotten Land. But make sure to give me a follow on Twitter at Lila Morningstar if you want to see any of the finished, fully polished photos of the Lfrith. But yeah, thanks everyone so much for coming out, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Hope you guys have a good weekend.